Obviously not the start to the series that you guys were hoping. Now with one game away from elimination. What are you taking out of this game into Thursday?
Yeah, it's tough when they come into our building and we're successful on both the games we play here. But at the end of the day, we have we can go in there Thursday and do the exact same thing to them. And no one's going home or no one's season's ending today, so we can just build on it this week and look towards Thursday to come out on top.
Last night, Coach said it's great to just bounce back the next day and be able to take it back. Now you did that and didn't bounce back the way you wanted to. Is it now good to have a couple of days to kind of regroup and figure something out?
Yeah, I think so. I think tomorrow we have a good day off and come back on Tuesday and kind of see what went wrong and where they capitalized on us, and it can go the other way where you kind of just take away from the rink and look towards Thursday and just build on our game and find our strong parts and our weak parts and improve on them.
How frustrating is it for you guys not to be able to get a lead so far? You've either been playing even or down the entire series. You're going into Game 3, especially into a loud arena like theirs. Is it just absolutely critical to get up early?
Yeah, for sure. I think last night we started off a little bit slow, and but after the first period, I think we controlled the game, and I think the score didn't really dictate on our game, and kind of the same thing tonight. We gave them one late in the second period there, and that kind of killed us. And they don't score that, it's a 2-2 game, and maybe even a 3-2 game for us, or looking at overtime. So I think obviously we need to come out on top and find a lead and play with the lead.
Coach talked about not taking penalties, dumb penalties, the hooks, the slashes way away from the goal. It seems like every time they get on the power play, they're putting pressure on, if not scoring. How big is it to play physical but not overstep that line?
Yeah, there's a discipline part of the game at this time of year, and obviously I think most of their chances last night were on the power play, and obviously the same tonight. And anytime you play 5-on-5, like I said before, I think we controlled the game, and I think we were in their end and putting pressure on them. But obviously when you get down one man or two men and late in the third, like we did today, when we need goals, it's tough, and you can obviously build momentum off those parts of the game. But sometimes it take away from games too, guys missing shifts, and you just kind of get out of the swing of it. So discipline's huge for us right now, and that's what we need to be better at, and obviously play more 5-on-5 or 5-on-4 for us.
Obviously you guys are like a wounded animal now. You need to strike back or the season is over. How frustrating or how motivating is that to know that, hey, we can go out in the next game with nothing to, we can put it all on the ice, and when we win, we lose, that's it.
Yeah, it's a huge challenge for us, but I think, with the guys in there, I think we're looking forward to the challenge, and looking forward to having success with this challenge. It's obviously, you can look at it two ways, where we lose and we're done, or we win and we get the momentum. And with a short series like this going into Thursday, it's pretty crucial. And Saturday is even that much more of a bigger game if we come out on top. And then Game 7 like atmosphere on when we come back here, and anything can happen. So obviously just got to keep putting pressure on them and capitalize on their mistakes.
It's not ideal being down 2-0, but at the same point, it's not as if you guys have been blown out of these games. You guys have been right there, and the bounce here changes it. Does that give you guys some confidence going into Thursday, knowing that if you can just turn around the little things, you might be able to start to get the momentum? Yeah,
it's a 4 or 5 series with the standings, and obviously those are going to be tight checking games. And like you said, they've been 1-goal games, obviously, with kind of overtime last night, and kind of an overtime scenario here tonight with us just pressuring at the last minutes there. So. Yeah, they're pretty close games, and obviously anyone can take them, so that's what we're going to build on, and puts a lot of positive in our room, and just got to be that much more competitive and try to get a win.
How important is it not to have the woe is us mentality, close games, as you mentioned, bounce here, bounce there, you could be up 2-0. How important is it not to dwell on, we're down 0-2, but just to go out and play and let whatever happens happen? Yeah,
I think so. I think, positivity is a big part of it at this time of year, and obviously we got to look at what we do well, and keep doing that. We can look at the negative parts and the parts that they're capitalizing on, but at the end of the day, we need to just worry about our game. And if we play hard and we're competitive and we keep getting the chances that we're getting and we bear down on them, I think we're going to be right in the series, and I think we have a good chance to tie it up and come out on top.